Please say a command.
Call Par Ford.
Calling Par Ford on cell.
Welcome to Growing Bremerton Together with Mayor Patty Lent. Today we're going to be in a private home of Jaime Forsyth on Union Hill, and we're featuring a special program. We are one of 20 communities across the nation that received a Better Building Award from the United States Department of Energy. Jaime's going to show us how each of you can participate in this program. Please stay with us.
Growing Bremerton Together is made possible by the Par Auto Group, the largest dealer on the Olympic Peninsula. Learn more at www.parauto.com.
Welcome to Growing Bremerton Together with Mayor Patty Lent. We're on location today in the Union Hill District, and we're at the home of Jaime Forsyth. I haven't been at your home for a while, Jaime, and you've done some wonderful things.
Thanks.
But this is a very special project that you're involved in. And I want to share with you that Bremerton is only one of 20 communities across the nation that received a Better Building Award from the United States Department of Energy. And Jaime's participating by having Michael Croston. He's going to join us later as he walks through her house and takes a look at her energy, either saving or waste, because we want to find out ways for all of our residents in Bremerton to save money, to have a more comfortable house, to save energy. And what else are you involved in saving?
Well, I mean, just generally, I know that my house is probably a poster child for all the ways that we can be saving energy, because this is a typical house built in 1939, no insulation to speak of, lots of drafts to speak of. I don't even get hot air in my second story. My interior doors rattle when the wind blows. So I'm hoping that this will help me to sort of, get a foothold and figure out, how to make it a more comfortable home.
We're calling it RePower Bremerton, and what we're trying to do is get many of our citizens to volunteer and go through the same kind of a program in the beginning. So we actually have a 90-minute walkthrough, and the end result is a printed assessment. They'll find out where those leaks are and where those drafts are so that some work can be done, and then they'll give you a way of actually going the next step of making those improvements.
I'm looking forward to that.
I have to share some statistics with our audience, Jaime. In 1939, we had about 15,000 residents in Bremerton, and because of the war efforts in 1942, we were exceeding 80,000.
Oh my gosh.
So with the growth that fast, many of our homes were built rapidly. We had West Park, which was built in about 9 months, 570 homes. So this is something that we couldn't have at a better time in the economy than to take a look at how the efficiency can be corrected in these homes. We're also making a challenge. We're going to take and see if the neighborhood of Union Hill can get as many homes as we can, and then challenge the Manette neighborhood or the Charleston neighborhood to see again how many homes we can go through, have the assessment done, and have them have the energy efficiency we're looking for.
We'll take them on.
We'll take them on. As we go through the rest of the program, you're going to be seeing the things that they will find in Jaime's home, in most homes, and whether it's your thermostat or whether it's your molding or ductwork,
leaks
insulation,
around windows, all of that.
These are the types of things that we really want to take and feature in this RePower Bremerton and what can be done. You're going to see on the screen how to contact. There's a web page or website, as well as telephone numbers. On the Bremerton website, we'll also have a link that will take you to RePower Bremerton. We're also sharing some of the things with the county of Kitsap and the Bainbridge Island. So, Jaime, I can't thank you enough for being with us, for being a part of the program. And
I'm looking forward to it.
Stay with us. You're going to enjoy the rest of the program.
I am Renee Parr. I work at Par Auto Group in Bremerton, and I'm the Internet Sales Manager. Par Ford is a family-owned car dealership that started in 1983. In 2001, we moved up to our new facility over here on the freeway, and we've been here ever since. I think my dad's hopes and goals for Par Ford is just to keep giving our customers a great experience that makes them want to come back and see us again. We do that by creating a relationship with our customers that is based on honesty and respect. The Par Auto Group's staff is great because they're the best in the business. They know our product inside and out. They give their customers a great experience when they come in. We're also here after the sale. We're very open about if you have a question when you get home, call us up, stop in and get a cup of coffee, whatever we need to do to make your experience fantastic. I work for Par Ford because personally I love spending time with my dad. I think he's a great person to work for. I work here because I enjoy my job. I get to interact with our customers and our staff. I've known a lot of our staff since I was 15 years old. There's nowhere else I'd rather be working. My hopes and goals for Par Ford is just to keep giving our customers a great experience and keep making them want to come back and buy some cars from us. If you want to learn more about the Par Auto Group, go to www.parauto.com or you can pop in and visit us.
So we're here for the free home print assessment. This is a visual assessment only. I'll check out the heating system, your attic and basement insulation, water heating, and then I'll leave you with some top recommendations and contractors that could handle any of the work that you might need.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's. So you said the heating system is in the basement?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's go check that out.
Okay.
So, weather stripping around windows. It's made of a soft,
Made of
pliable
newspaper right
material.
now.
Newspaper in this case, but that would be an easy thing that a homeowner could do to stop air leaks. You also have a fairly leaky plate right there. We've got some contractors that could insulate and air seal that rim. That's a pretty common air leakage point.
So just sealing around there will probably just make the biggest difference.
That would be a good start. Around windows, exterior doors, door to your garage, this as well, the weather stripping around it.
Pretty much anywhere you can see daylight as an indication, I guess.
Correct. This one actually is missing weather stripping altogether.
Right.
So we could add that. These are also a concern, garages, where folks normally store their paints and chemicals. Without weather stripping, that air can mix with the air from the house.
Oh,
so
right.
Air sealing is very important.
Good point.
Ducting. All your ducting is basically unsealed.
Uninsulated
Unsealed,
and leaking.
uninsulated, and leaky. So this is another large opportunity. The average house leaks between 20 and 40% of the air you've paid to heat your house through leaks and holes in the delivery system. So I noticed you insulated your floor.
Yeah,
recently.
I just did that a couple weeks ago. It was pretty obvious I needed it and I wanted to get started.
Well, your home, like most of the homes in Bremerton, built before 1960, they were built before energy codes were implemented. So many of the floors, most of the walls and ceiling might not have insulation. So this is a great idea. You also have an 80% gas furnace here.
80% of what?
80% efficient, meaning 80% of the energy from the fuel is being used to heat the house. The rest is going up the chimney through stack effect or chimney effect. So you could upgrade to a higher efficiency furnace that would have at least 15% more efficiency.
Do you think that would make a difference in getting warm air into my upstairs bedrooms?
Certainly may help, but also duct sealing of the system, sealing all the cracks, seams, and connections in the duct system, as well as following the duct system into the building cavities to see if those can be sealed as well. That would help deliver the heat to your upstairs.
Yeah, I can see right here there's a lot of leakage right now.
Absolutely. Well, let's go take a look at your attic.
Okay, sounds good. So my attic access is right here. Not too easy to get to.
Oh, that's not bad. I will stick my head up in there, check out your insulation levels, look at any ventilation issues that may be, and I will report back.
Great. It'll be good to get a second opinion after I've just had it installed.
Great. All right. So insulation looks good up there.
Great.
I did notice this here.
Yeah, that I know I need to maybe get a little insulation around there, because is that a leakage point I need to worry about?
It definitely is. So again, talking about the stack effect, in the winter, buoyant air is rising through those cracks, so wasted energy is sneaking through those cracks. And in the summertime, the opposite happens, so heat is coming down through those cracks and openings.
So it's worth it to pack it with a little insulation and put it back?
It would be worth it to seal it with a fire-safe caulking,
Okay.
and I have some information down below, as well as a list of contractors that can handle that kind of work for you.
Great, thanks.
So is your fireplace used as a heat source?
Well, not as a heat source, but I like fires a lot, especially in the winter. But that means that as the fire burns down and I have to leave the damper open, then I go to bed and I figure all my heat's going out the chimney. So I'm rethinking that.
And a good portion is, and it's going out what we call the chimney effect or the stack effect. And fireplaces are hugely inefficient because of that reason. 80% of the energy goes up the chimney. Same thing also applies for your heating system. So you can close off the dampener, and if it doesn't close sufficiently, I'll leave you with a list of trade allies that can help with that air sealing of that.
Yeah, because I figure it shouldn't cost that much money just to, block it from losing heat there. I don't want to lose the aesthetic. I'll probably just put candles in there.
No, it's a great option, and we have some contractors that'd be happy to help you.
Okay, thanks.
So part of the program, we will install as many as 50 compact fluorescents in your home. They'll save you 75% of the energy of your standard incandescent bulbs.
Free?
Free.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for joining us today, and I want to thank Jaime Forsyth. Your beautiful home, even though it's built in 1939. And for those of you that would like to take and have the same audit and get the printed assessment, we'd like you to take and call the number that's going to be posted. Also, there's a follow-up, and Jaime has already said that she's willing to take that next step. We're hoping that not only the savings of energy, the program itself is featuring jobs that matter, because the next step is when she has someone come in to do the work or make the changes in her home, they'll actually be these people that we want to be put back to work. So if we have 1,000 homes that can have this assessment and they can take and also go through the next steps to make their houses more affordable, more energy efficient, we'll all be winners. Please call today the number that you see on the screen, and we really appreciate your watching this very special program. Thanks again.
Growing Bremerton Together is made possible by the Par Auto Group, the largest dealer on the Olympic Peninsula. Learn more at www.parauto.com.